Hey, the realest voice on stage right here, citizens, as far as I'm concerned. Ain't nobody realer than her. This the original bad girl of comedy right here. I know it. I was watching it in the 80s. Come on. I was there at the Birdcage. We always got it.
Motherfucking bird.
The Birdcage. You might have saw The Star Is Born or Spring Breakdown, Coming to America. All About Steve, Think Like a Man, Think Like a Man 2, wherever you may have seen her.
Dolomite is my name. Coming to America.
Come on, The Last OG. I got him too, man. Chocolate News, Fat Tuesdays, the docu-series. Last time I saw her, she was on the stage headlining the Apollo.
Come on, we was there.
Yes, indeed.
We was there.
One of the most breathtaking comedians that ever hit the stage, citizens.
She bodied the Apollo.
Come on, she left us in stitches.
Yes.
I was there. The one and only Luenell is back. Give it up for Luenell. And I said it earlier, man. She's a voice. She's a figure of generations. She's transcended generations. From the early 80s, from the 80s when we first started watching her on Apollo, throughout her whole career on Apollo, Grey's Anatomy, Baywatch. I mean, she's done it all, citizens. She's taught us how to host. And one of the things she did and still does to this day is she's always been elegant.
Yes.
She's
Graceful.
always been graceful. She's always been professional.
Never ratchet.
Never ratchet. She's always held herself on the highest
Black
stage.
queen status.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and
Queen,
gentlemen,
queen.
give it up for royalty, the one and only Kiki Shepard. Wow.
That's so
Kiki.
wonderful. Thank you,
Kiki.
thank you, thank you.
I just, Kiki, man.
I knew he was going to lose his shit.
You know,
when he said he already
yo,
knew. Let me
Luenell.
just sit back.
Yeah,
Go ahead
Luenell,
on
back up
front
for a
of him.
second, Luenell. Let me just... Yo, Kiki, I ended up growing up and being a host too, like in radio, and in the Bay, KMEL, Luenell know, about a lot about my history. Then I went to MTV for 20 years, and at the time I was there in the year 2000, it was a big deal to be black on MTV.
Yes, it was.
And I wasn't singing or dancing, nothing wrong with that, or I wasn't cracking jokes. I was delivering the news, and I took cues. I was speaking, I was articulating myself, and I took cues from a couple of people back then. And one of them was Don Cornelius. Another one was you. Because the way you grace the stage, when you start learning about stage management and positioning and how to get from one spot to the next, and you used to do that, I swear.
That twirl?
I don't know if your feet ever hit the ground the way you used to move. You were elevated. Right?
She did that. She did that when we did the Apollo last year too. The people went up. They went nuts.
Yo, you're so amazing.
Thank you.
Yo, no, like Kiki Shepard. We got to give you your props, Kiki Shepard. Kiki Shepard.
Do you like
Give her a standing ovation. Kiki Shepard up here. Give her a standing ovation, man. Everybody stand. Kiki Shepard is up in here.
Oh, thank y'all. Oh, my God.
Big fat. Motherfucking Kiki Shepard.
Okay, that's
All right,
all.
that's what we going with.
That's what
Kiki,
Luenell said.
where your big break come? Where did your first break? When did that happen?
Well, my original forte was dancing.
Yes.
I'm a trained dancer, ballet, jazz, modern, all that kind, tap, all that kind of stuff. So I was on Broadway and stuff. So I think my national, really, where everybody got to know me, had to have been Showtime at the Apollo.
Yeah.
Had to have been, because it just went into everybody's house around the country, then eventually around the world. So I have to give it to Showtime at the Apollo.
Showtime.
Yeah.
And when you first took that gig, was it just a job?
It was a dancer. We had 6 dancers originally. For the first 3 episodes, we had 6 dancers, and I was the assistant choreographer. Otis Ali was the choreographer, and I was his assistant.
Did you choreograph those girls with the feathers?
I ended up choreographing the feathers.
It is Showtime at the Apollo.
You know what it was? It was just the grace of God saying, here, little girl, this is for you. Just go learn your craft so you ain't, be ready so you ain't got to get ready. I was ready.
Right.
Learn your craft. And things just fell to me. God said, here. And the whole walk, my mom tipped like that. My sister's a model, but she was stride, but I tip. I can't stride. I just tip.
You tip.
And it just was my natural walk. Things just happened because it was ordained. It was set already.
Wow.
And I just was there, the recipient of all of these major blessings.
And what I always say is that before there was a Naomi Campbell, before
Yes.
there was a Beverly Johnson, before there was Tyra Banks, we had Kiki.
We had Kiki.
Every week it was like, what is she wearing? What has she got on? What has she got on her hair like? Every week.
Every week. Now, that's what it really was sort of billed as. What will Kiki wear?
What is
That was
Kiki
one of the
gonna
main
wear?
things. What is Kiki going to wear this episode
sure.
and stuff?
Wow.
And I was a size 4. Most models are
What
size
in
8.
the world is a size 4?
Never
I
heard
don't
of
have a ring finger that's a size 4.
And I wore a 6.5 shoe. Most models wear 8.
Wow.
You know, so they had to make the clothes and stuff fit me, which led into another blessing, which was I would come into New York 2 weeks before we shot the show, because, you know, back in the old day, we shot like 20-something shows in 3 days, 4 days. We would just be there and be there.
Dang.
It got better. But anyway, there were just a whole lot of things that came with wearing the clothes. What will Kiki wear? That became a major thing.
For sure.
Yeah. Who was where did you come from? You said you used to fly to New York. Where you from?
I was living in New York when we first did it. Then I moved to Los Angeles.
You moved to
do
LA.
television and film.
Okay.
So they had to bring me back, you know, and I had to give props to Mr. Steve Harvey, because he made that be really, really good and possible in all ways.
Steve got you paid.
Steve got me paid in a way that people don't really know about, but yes, Steve got me paid.
And Luenell's getting her paid too. And let me just tell you this. So
Luenell, let's say that again. Let's don't throw it off. Luenell's getting me paid too.
Okay. In advance.
In advance.
I ain't doing no money today.
Before she
I
say
already got the
anything,
money.
let me let y'all know this woman is first class, top notch all the way.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Luenell called me. I pick up the phone.
Right.
Ain't
Amen.
no question, because she knows how to treat anybody. Because
Yeah.
that's the way she treats herself.
Yes.
I do. And let me just say this. So when I first met Kiki, and I think we actually met the Regency West or something like that.
I think you might be right.
Which is the old Comedy Act Theater that
Yes.
Robin Harris used to go to
The
in
legendary.
LA.
It is.
So,
legendary.
you know, for a bitch like me who've been sitting at home watching Showtime at Apollo, I couldn't believe, I'm like, Kiki Shepard is right in front of my motherfucking face. I can't believe it. So I would just be like, hi, and we'd be hi and all that kind of stuff. We only had a hi, how you doing, in passing relationship. I knew you through other people. We'd be in the same places.
Same
But
place.
when I knew that I had booked to headline the Apollo Theater myself, not with one of the guys, not in some
Headline.
group, headline myself, I said, I know Kiki. I know her. I can access her. There's no way that I'm going to come back here and not get, you know, because I don't want,
Yeah.
I could come out and just do a show and leave.
Yeah.
But I want to make an experience. I want to do a show. I'm a theatrical person myself, so I said, there's no way I'm not going to ask Kiki to come back. So when Kiki came back, and I have the footage, and we have it online from last year, we walked the building. And she was like, this used to be my old dressing room. This should be. So, Kiki, when I contacted you last year and said that I wanted you to come back to the Apollo, it had been many years since you'd been at the Apollo, right? So tell them how it was when you walked back in there and how you felt the reception that you got.
It was magnificent. It was straight up magnificent. I'm talking about from staff, from everybody hanging out, from everything. It was just straight up magnificent. And then to walk out onto that stage and get the reception. I can't even find the words to express how deeply emotionally moved I was to have people receive me like that, you know, because you don't know when you're in the midst of doing the show, you know you get reception.
And when you get grown and you get older, these motherfuckers are so they throw you away.
Yeah.
They want to throw you away. And
they want to remember only
Kiki
certain
know,
aspects of.
And I wanted to let Kiki know you are a motherfucking icon to us. There's no fucking
There
way.
you go. Come on.
Motherfucking
There's
Kiki
no
Shepard.
motherfucking way I'm doing the show without
We was
Kiki.
there. We saw it.
Heather and I was there when you walked out.
Yeah, Torch's mom was there. So many people came out to see y'all and just represent.
But they didn't know Kiki was
We
going to
didn't
be
know.
there.
We didn't know,
Yeah.
and the place erupted. You got to stand to know. You got
Yeah,
to
and they were playing the Showtime at the Apollo Music.
Yep.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Do y'all understand? Luenell did that.
Yeah.
That's called love.
And
You can't buy it.
Sisterhood, yo.
Sisterhood.
Yes.
We call it town business
No.
too.
Town
Down
business.
this.
Yeah.
But what more, and some of the rappers do it, but what more people need to do is reach the hand back and
Reach it out.
link us
Yes.
together. You're not doing any of this shit on your own. You're standing on the shoulders of the people that was there
you go.
before.
There
you
And
go.
that's why when I came out, I was emotional too. I'm like, my God, James Brown laid and stayed here after you performed there like maybe 35, 40 fucking times. You know, the tops and the temps and everybody's been here. Now here I am. I had only been on stage to walk the theater because Joe Gray had Bill Gray had walked me through the building. I had a tour of the place before, but I never knew I was going to be there to perform. Oh. And when I was there, I was like, oh, my God. I was very choked up. And it was sold out. Did I mention it was sold out?
It was sold out. I was right there.
I was there.
Yo, you talk about James Brown, the Temptations, the Tops, some of the legendary Motown Review, all of those type of groups. Kiki, you started working at the Apollo around 87, right? What year was
89.
it? 89.
You were close, 89.
Clark, okay.
That was good.
That's very good.
You know what I do.
That's very good.
I'm in the Hall of Fame. All right.
Why you bullshitting?
It's true, Kiki.
Yeah.
All right. What was it like? Because that's prime hip hop surges.
Yes, it was,
right?
darling. Yes, it was.
Heavy D. And
Heavy D, the
Call
boys.
them out, all of them.
Eric B, Rakim, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick.
Yes. All of them.
MC Light.
Latifah.
Naughty by Nature.
Coco Brown. You just call them out. That's from musicians, hip hop musicians, R&B. Then you had all the comedians that came through. It just was. It was amazing.
Is there a standout show that a hip hop group came and did that just? I know a lot of them shut it down. Is there one you remember that made you go, damn?
Let's see now. Give me a minute to think about that. Come back and
Can we talk about Al B. Sure for a minute?
Al B. Sure.
Can we talk about my baby Al B. and how many times
when Jodeci came on?
Jodeci fucked it up. Jodeci fucked it up too.
Okay.
Yeah,
they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know who? Well, okay, this was not a hip hop artist, but I immediately remember when the gospel artist, tall, beautiful Yolanda Adams came on.
Yolanda, she do a Christmas show there. I think
it's funny because I had just lost a great friend of mine, a dancer of mine, had just passed away, and I was not able to be in California for her memorial, and so Yolanda Adams came on, and she was standing there singing, and I'm telling you, y'all, the thing that came over me, and I just looked up into the ceiling backstage at the Apollo Theater, and I saw the angel. I saw my friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Yolanda Adams. Those kind of, what's his name? Kirk Franklin. There were certain people that came on, then the hip hop artists that came on and stuff, that came, and they knew me, but I did not have that intimacy into the hip hop world that they, but they all knew me and stuff, but the respect that I got from everybody was just amazing. They shut the show down one time because it was so much craziness going on in the audience.
Which we love.
Just crazy. They were throwing things and stuff on the stage and stuff. And then when I came out, somebody threw something and Steve Harvey came out and shut the whole thing down. I said, okay, no, this is Kiki Shepard. This is the Queen of the Apollo.
And let's face it, there weren't that many black women even on TV.
Big facts.
Period.
All those kind of experiences. But the hip hop artists were all very respectful of me. They, no matter what they did not turn anything negative onto me.
Man, we would protect you. Are you kidding me?
But you got to understand, all this was so new for me, too. I was a dancer. Like I said, I was a dancer, became the choreographer. And then because I was the tallest girl and could put my hand over anybody that came because I had on heels like this, that's what I said, God. So I was in those positions without really understanding and knowing the impact that was being made on our country until I went out into the world. After that, advocate for sickle cell disease, and that's when I found out what Showtime at the Apollo really
found out about your visibility, right? How many people knew you? I didn't mean to talk over Al B. Sure. I remember that episode too, and he shut it down.
Not one, multiple episodes.
Okay.
Not one, Sway. Not one.
Okay. Rappers mention you. You're a metaphor.
Yes, I am, aren't I?
Yes.
I wish I could get some metaphor money.
Yeah.
That'd be some metaphor. That'd be really good. Get some metaphor money.
Some
metaphor money. Is that like crypto?
Money. Okay, whatever works. It's just really, but that once again goes to the influence that was made from that show.
And you can see her tonight if you're listening.
There you go, Luenell.
Let's get to it. Let's get to the real deal.
Apollo tonight.
Yes, tonight.
We will be.
Luenell is at the Apollo tonight. Make sure that's in the neighborhood. Kiki Shepard's going to be there. What time does the show start?
7:30.
7:30? Make sure y'all go. If you're in the tri-state area, come support Luenell.
Let me say this. This is, as they call it, a union house. So when they say the show starts at 7:30, it don't start at 7:45.
7:30.
And you will miss shit because we have surprises.
Yes.
This time we have special guests. This time. And I wouldn't. don't fuck around and miss this show.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, I have a love for the Apollo. I have a love for Harlem. And me being a West Coast comic based in the West Coast, to sell out an East Coast venue like the Apollo, me, not with the boys, me, it means a lot to me. And I just want to do this as a love letter to Harlem, because they really want me at the Beacon.
At the Beacon Theater.
They really want me at the
on
Beacon.
the West Side. Yeah.
But I prefer to do the Apollo. I might do the Beacon next year, but I had to put my cherry up in that Apollo.
What is that? I'm sorry. I beg your pardon, Luenell. I've never seen your daughter cringe up like that. She was like,
just watch her. She cringes all the time. I'm her mama. Also, let me just say this. In celebration of Malcolm X's 100th birthday, which is Saturday, the next day, I'm staying in New York one extra day because, of course, I have to be back in Vegas on Sunday for my
Jimmy Kimmel residency.
Jimmy Kimmel residency. Okay, let's get some.
In case y'all don't know, every Sunday you can see Luenell.
Sunday and Monday.
And Monday.
We need to go out there. Now that we West Coast, we need to go see
we on the West Coast.
Yes.
See, I told you I'm moving closer to you.
I know. We're not through with that conversation.
Okay.
But I'm staying in Harlem on Saturday, and I'm trying to be in these streets to see what Malcolm X activities are going on. I heard that, I don't know what version this is, but I heard the Last Poets, which you remember.
Yes.
We're going to be in the park somewhere. I got it in my phone. I'm trying to roll up on them.
Which park? You know?
Danelle, it's in my phone looking in my
The Last
my
Poets.
pictures.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Torch is Harlem. He's Mr. Harlem. He's
Mr.
What you know, Torch?
Niggas are scared of revolution.
Most likely it might be Marcus Garvey Park.
Marcus Garvey Park.
Maybe that might be it.
What street is that one on?
125th and like...
124th.
124th and like...
Fifth Ave. Between Fifth and Madison.
Marcus Garvey Park, probably. Okay.
Yeah, I used to live right there.
Mr. Harlem, too.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Harlem, too.
Bring me the phone.
I'm from Oakland, but I'm also Mr. Harlem.
Now you're going to be Mr. L.
Kiki, are you from New York?
I'm from Tyler, Texas.
You from Texas?
And I'm from Arkansas.
Born and raised.
Arkansas,
Yeah.
really? We were born next to each other, statewise.
Statewise. Luenell trying to figure out where the party gonna be
But
at.
you trying to find it on the phone.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, we got people on the phone lines. Let me go to Tiffany in Houston real quick. Tiffany, how you doing?
What's up, Tiff?
Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Luenell. Hi, Heather B. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning to you.
I just want to shout out Kiki. I am from Tyler, Texas as well. An East Texas girl.
That's crazy.
Hi, sweet baby, Yellow Rose. You're a Yellow Rose. You know that.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a Yellow Rose, and I just want to thank you for being an inspiration to all of the East Texas girls from a small town and let us and show us we can do anything that we want to do. We love you, Kiki.
Thank you so much.
We love you, Luenell. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tiffany, thank you for your call. That she's all the way in Houston. Let's go to Cali. Coach Jay, where you at in Cali, Coach Jay?
Yo.
I'm in Moreno Valley, my guy.
Moreno Valley. Okay, that's what's up, man. Say hello to Luenell, and Kiki Shepard is up in here. I can't believe I get to say her name.
Ain't that something?
Wow.
Man, I would love to say hello to Kiki. I appreciate everything you do for the culture. And Luenell, you are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You're one of my mom's favorites.
Totally.
We appreciate everything you do, and we want to continue to give you your flowers.
Yes. Thank you so much.
This is my first time on Sway. I want to be a citizen, Sway. I do a lot for the community down in Southern California with the kids.
Good.
I work with the inner city kids. I give them a platform to build up their skills, and I just wanted to shout that out.
What's your platform? What's the name of your platform, Coach Jay?
It's called Moval Monstars. MOVAL-MONSTARZ.
Moval Monstars.
Moval Monstars. And where y'all located?
Moval Monstars. We in Moreno Valley, California.
And what ages do you work with?
I work with all ages, from 6 all the way up to high school. I take kids on college trips just to give them that vision. Some of the kids who never even thought about going to college. I change a lot of lives around here, man, and I just, I want to keep paying it forward, man. So definitely support us if you can. Show these kids love. It's not about me. It's about these kids.
Amen.
Moval Monstars. That's how they can reach you on Instagram. If you're in that area, hit up Coach Jay.
Yes, Mobile Monstars.
Hey, man, I appreciate
Mobile.
That's dope.
I appreciate your work, man. Let's give him his citizenship. He a first-time caller, Torch. Come on. Coach J, you a citizen.
That's Sway in the morning.
There you go. Welcome, man. My man, Coach J.
It.
Thank you, man. We got C. Brown from Dallas.
Who's that?
What up, C. Brown?
What up?
Good morning, family. Good morning. Good to talk to y'all again.
Okay.
Blessings all for all y'all, man. Hey, Miss Kiki and Miss Luenell, thank y'all for everything. I just wanted to call in and give y'all flowers. Miss Kiki, I sure enough remember you, watching you every Saturday when I was in Little Rock.
There you go.
And Miss Luenell, thank you for representing Arkansas the right way. With me being a native from Little Rock, I can't do nothing but give you your flowers,
Amen.
Miss Luenell.
Thank you.
I sure enough remember seeing you back in '98 when I was in high school in Sacramento. You did a show with A.J. Johnson. May God rest in peace to that brother. And I remember seeing you a couple of years ago in the Arlington Improv when you came down here.
For sure, yeah.
So much love to you, Sister Luenell. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
I'm going to support anything you do.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You, man.
C. Brown.
beautiful.
We got to love it, man. You're a citizen, C. Brown.
Sway in the morning.
Let's go to Virginia. Tracy's
Damn,
on the
they calling
line.
from all over. What up to VA?
Hey.
VA. Come on, Kiki. They hear you on the air.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, shit, I'm on the phone Sway in the morning.
Yeah,
Shit,
Tracy.
4 5.
Yeah, man, you know what? You a citizen.
Sway in the morning.
Yo, I just wanted to give a shout out, man. Luenell, I had the chance to see you last Saturday at the Funny Bone.
Okay.
Throw that shit up. Even made the smoke alarm go off. You know you did that
God.
shit.
That happened.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
Yeah, I had a
I'll tell
blast.
you
Man,
about
my
that.
fiance was in the building. We had a blast.
I did do that.
I only hit the joint
Yeah,
one time in the bathroom. There's a defective smoke alarm. And it went off for no
Made the
reason.
smoke alarm go
The
off.
whole show, it went off in the whole building. I
Hey,
wasn't even on
look.
stage.
Hey, Sway. That's what the dude that was on before her who opened for her, he said she couldn't wait for me to leave the dressing room so she could fire it up.
That was Skills Hudson. Skills Hudson.
He killed it too, Luenell. He killed it too. Little small dude. He was funny as hell. Man, y'all tore it up. Me and my fiance had a ball. I was going to tell you about the experience, man. I loved it. I want to see you again soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Tracy, thanks for calling in, man. You got the right energy.
Word.
All right, super citizen.
Sway in the morning. Luenell, you going to be in VA again anytime soon?
No, because I just left.
there. Okay.
So I won't be back, but I will be in Vegas every week.
Okay, and she'll be at the Apollo Theater tonight.
Tonight.
No, citizens, if you want to make friends with Luenell, go to www.heylunell.com.
Hey, Luenell.
And you spell it LUENELL.com. That's also where you can get your tickets.
Sway, you got to spell hey, too, because these niggas.
Okay. HEY. LUENELL.com. That's tonight, man. Come on out. Come on out.
Okay.
Come on out, yeah.
Okay.
I got to say two things.
Okay.
First of all, back to Malcolm. Okay. So my information says that the Shabazz Center will have a formal event on Monday, but I won't be there. I want to go to where he said the last pose will be performing
Marcus Garvey
at Marcus Garvey Park from 2 to 4.
Okay.
In the Richard Rogers Amphitheater. Okay. And there's a Malcolm Shabazz Harlem African Market, and I'm going to be up in there.
Yeah.
That's the one on 116th?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it says right here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it.
115th, 16th between 5th Avenue and Lenox.
In Lenox, yeah.
Malcolm X Boulevard.
And then the theater, that's the outside theater, Torch?
Where?
At Marcus Garvey Park. You know where they have all
They have the amphitheater in the Marcus Garvey Park. It's a little bit like down south, I believe.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Torch is cute.
Yo. Who Torch? You think Torch is cute? Yeah. Look at Torch. Torch blushing over there.
They all blush.
Damn.
They all fucking blush.
They
all fucking blush and shit. Like,
He's
whatever.
a young dude, though. What do you think? You know.
How young? Okay. You in my demographic. You don't know about my mentorship program that I have for young gentlemen? I'll be talking about that tonight. I'm having open enrollment actually until I leave on Sunday.
There you go.
Okay,
Open
well,
enrollment.
Wide open.
Kalani's, tell her how old you are. Does he qualify?
I'm 22.
Oh yes, you can make it. Into
You can make it in.
No, actually, no, I'm lying. Actually, I had to change that because Diddy fucked up all the age demographic for everybody. So 29 to 40, that's my.
You got something to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe when you get a little older, baby, because I can't. Diddy fucked it up for me.
No, I can't.
What you think he's eating today, Diddy? What time is it?
Oh my God.
Bologna
What
sandwich.
is he eating today?
Bring that over here,
Orange,
please, if you don't mind. Bring
They
the.
was the first to have the
You
fair.
just stand
They
right
was the
there.
first to have the fair.
Shade.
They was the first to have the fair before the fair.
How you doing?
You got to pop it, baby. You have to
Sway.
pop
And
it.
be glad you came.
There you go.
Shade
Every time you say something, Luenell, I ain't even gonna comment. I'm just
Just
going.
hold it up. Don't pop it. But listen, my other thing I wanted to tell you is, now this is the day of show.
Yeah.
I was mad that I had to do press today because I wanted to luxuriate. I wanted
Yeah.
to get my mind together and all this kind of stuff. We got a million things to do.
Yeah.
But for you, I said, there's no fucking way I'm not coming to see my nigga Sway. And I'm bringing Kiki. It's going to knock his dick in the dirt. And it did.
Knock his dick in the
And it did.
dirt.
And it did.
Oh my God! I gotta
I
use
got
that.
soil on the.
Dick in the dirt.
Got soil on the tip right now.
Ow!
Shake it off.
And I want to send a shout out to my fucking Shade 45.
Yes.
To Sway and the whole team, Heather B. I do listen. I be listening. And I need a number. I want a private number. Or I can call into this bitch. I want to be a citizen, and I want to call in anonymously whenever the fuck I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
That's no problem.
I want to be a citizen.
You already.
Wait, hold up.
Luenell had her schedule messed up because remember she left me a message and Sway said she's not coming Thursday, she's coming Friday. I said she has a show Friday. Why is she doing press on the morning of her show?
Exactly.
And I figured you said Luenell probably didn't understand. Didn't know had the days.
Don't say that.
What? Don't say what you
I
said.
said
You don't want.
Luenell's people.
No.
No, the people put me here today, and I was mad at the people. But if I had to be somewhere, I would.
No, I love
we got you,
I'm
Luenell.
always
Kiki,
coming here.
our relationship run to see each other. We're so Oakland.
Did you weren't at the Freaky Tales though?
I couldn't come down when they had at the Grand Lake Theater. Yeah,
to show the movie.
Yeah, I didn't.
And then Coogler did a Sinners premiere at the
Grand Lake.
too.
Ryan Coogler.
Oakland in the building.
Town business.
Town
Nobody?
biz.
Anybody? Okay.
Wow.
Janelle's in the movie. My daughter's in the movie.
In which movie? Sinners?
No.
Oh. She one of the vampires? No, okay.
See, that's why I'm not going to watch that movie.
Which one? Well, who are you?
Vampires scare me.
She danced on the bus. Tell him, Janelle.
Too Short's Freaky Tale movie. That's what it's called, Freaky Tale.
No, but your part.
It was just one of the last featuring dancers in the scene when the credits roll. That's all.
So you
She can dance.
popping now? You different?
I'm doing a little bit of something.
Okay. All right. Okay.
See?
She got that side card. That's all I care
That's
about.
that can lead you to great things, baby doll. Don't.
Not
Look,
only is
dancing.
Kiki
Right.
Started
a
from the
citizen of Sway in the Morning, but Kiki also has a foundation.
Yes,
and
I
we
do.
just want everybody to follow Kiki at Kiki Shepard, Kiki Shepard. That's SHEPARD.
And it's
Luenell said I got it.
K-I, not K-E.
Right, Kiki. Luenell said we got to spell this shit out. Go to the website too, the KISFoundation.org. Make sure you do that because she's raising awareness for sickle cell, and that's
Yes,
important. We have a lot
incredible.
of citizens who call up and want more information on that. She's been doing it for almost 30 years. So
Wow,
thank
Kiki
you.
Shepard.
Follow Kiki Shepard on the gram.
Before we wrap, Kiki is
Thank you,
here.
baby.
I
Of
want
course.
Tracy.
He is went nuts. I knew it. I
What?
knew it.
What?
I knew that he was gonna go nuts if he seen you because we didn't tell.
Yo, for
nobody
real.
knew you were coming.
I know.
Yo, Kiki,
Except
I'm
me.
tripping right now. What did Luenell say? What you say?
Knock your dick in the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got soil on the tip right now.
Ew, Sway.
I just fell out my chair.
Yo.
I just fell on the
We
floor.
ain't need
You
that,
gonna get
Sway.
subverted
That
later.
visual is making me nauseous.
You know,
Oh my God.
Where's that fan at? Where the
symbolically.
fans at? Pop that fan. Pop that fan.
I
Town biz.
want these two to be able to ask Kiki Shepard something.
Yeah.
Because she's here. We don't,
Got to. Okay.
I want you to have the opportunity to say.
You young, though. Are you hip to Showtime at the Apollo?
Do you know about it?
Do you remember Kiki?
Yes.
Okay.
To the max.
Tracy G.
You really remember?
Well, so here's the thing, Kiki.
What?
I also wanted to ask you about, because you're a Howard University alum.
Yes.
How
and I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta. Yes.
Okay.
Period.
And I wanted to see how much going to a HBCU contributed to your work on the Apollo, how that prepared you.
Oh,
but before that, because I know that our time is short. When
yeah.
you had mentioned how, oftentimes in the industry, it's like folks just want to have a memory of you at a certain period in your life, you know? And as women, it's like, aging is seen as a criminal act. They celebrate you when you have less years in your life, but you need more years to have a legacy.
Sure do.
Can y'all just, both of you guys, Kiki and Luenell, can you speak about if you were able to always accept the fact that aging was inevitable and just the kind of like the inner dialogue that you guys had to celebrate having years in this industry?
Oh, girl. That's some serious talk you're talking right there. That's because no matter what you do, you're gonna age,
or you're gonna die,
or you're gonna die. So, and if you love,
Sway the fan, get the fan.
If you love what you're doing, you keep on doing it because that's who you are. You love it, and sure, things happen where you have to change how you do it, but you keep on doing it. I cannot see myself doing anything except for what I do.
Yeah,
I host. I raise awareness and advocacy for sickle cell disease. That's just Kiki. And if I try to stop being Kiki, then I guess I will die.
But I think that your legacy is going to always it's not overshadow, but I think that'd be the reason.
That's why doors open.
The legacy that you have built, that has been built around you.
Yes.
Because you were just doing Kiki.
I'm just doing
Kiki.
Kiki.
But the legacy got built around
Without
you.
a doubt. There it is.
And I think that's
there it is.
the thing that's going to follow you all through the rest
Same
of your
thing
life.
with her.
Amen.
No, with me, and I was just telling my friend last night.
Who's your friend?
A friend over there. But I just telling my friend last
You the friend, homie?
No.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, I
like to know who's in the room.
Listen, trust me, you don't know who's in the room.
Okay.
But,
my friend over there.
I was telling my friend last night that in this day and age where everything is so aimed at the youth, that for me as a black woman, as an older black woman, to be in this game, and anybody, a million comics done came through your life and then faded away. And the most pathetic thing is to try to see a comic get back on that was on that's not on anymore. When the house party and everything came out, we didn't have publicists. We didn't have agents necessarily at that time. And so the fact that I can still keep going with the vernacular that I use, with the attitude that I serve, and getting older, getting rounded, getting all that stuff is really a miracle. I don't know. I mean, I think that I have a perspective that a lot of people have, but they just don't have a voice to say it, and or nobody's really listening to them. So that's why my friend was saying that when people come, if they are in a position where they can't say that, and I say it, then they're out there like, yeah. So I'm just more like a people's champ type person.
I see what you mean.
I'm not beholden to the industry.
Yeah.
I'm on shows, but I've never been a part of a show. I've never been a family like Living Single. I've never been a family like anything like that. None of that Cosby Show or any of that. I've never been that. And I don't know if, I know I've lost jobs before because my personality and stuff sort of overshadows who the star is supposed to be. So maybe I'm meant to just be on my own. If that's the case, then God bless me with the fact that I'm able to do that. And, hopefully the people will come to the Apollo tonight and see what the fuck I'm talking about.
There you go.
That's it right there.
Period.
Mike, just say hi to him. We got to, just say hi, man. Say something.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Mike blushing, too. It's a new thing.
Yes.
But, it's just what Luenell said. You do what you do.
Amen.
And you're appreciated by the public. And you just keep on doing it. It's a blessing. Like I said, I'm one of God's children. I've been blessed all this time. I ain't going to never stop.
Amen.
This is the blessing right here for me right now. Tonight
Kiki
at the
Shepard.
Apollo
There
Theater.
you go.
Luenell.
Okay.
I feel like Kiki knows a whole bunch of people in the industry, but I don't think they fuck with her the way that she should be fucked with, and I do.
Y'all hear Luenell? Y'all hear her?
I said it.
All y'all out there?
I can name names, but I ain't gonna be messy
Well,
today.
Kiki, you can always come up here.
You know what? You ain't got to worry about that.
Okay.
I will
Put
be
it
back.
away, Shay.
Okay,
I said Shay.
Why does everybody? What is the shade thing? A lot of
No, I was looking
The
at
shade,
Shade
right,
and it's
Shade
Sway.
45.
I got tongue tied.
That's why.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah.
Lonnie, we're going to rearrange.
Yeah,
You said
Heather.
put it away? But Kiki, you can always come here. Okay, give it up for Kiki
I don't like the
Shepard.
way you
Thank y'all
said
so
that.
much. That
Yeah,
was
Kiki.
I don't like the way you said that.
Right, I put that.
What, you can always
put
come
that.
here?
Come here,
You
Kiki.
put that 23rd Ave on her.
Period.
I will be here. Thank y'all so much for this.
We
Nah,
gotta
this
get
is
them to do a
amazing.
drop before they leave.
And yeah,
They listen
tell
to
them
Sway
how
in
to
the
follow
morning.
you, Kiki, too, and then me, too.
Oh, yeah. Follow me at the Kiki Shepard. And once again, TheKikishepard.
Yes.
Let's do the drop live.
Yes.
And listen, before we go, I want everybody to know I'm on a new show on the Impact
That's
Network,
it.
Impact TV Network, called Highly Favored. I play the wife to Michael Collier, the
Oh,
lady of
yeah.
the First Church. It's called Highly Favored. Y'all go online.
Congratulations.
Impact TV Plus,
It
yes.
came through. She spoke about it last year.
And
Remember?
we're still doing Mind Your Business,
Yes.
also with on Bounce TV with Rolanda. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Rolanda?
She's on Mind Your Business.
And
yes.
she'll be at the show
She'll be at
tonight
the
as
show
well.
tonight, yeah.
Rolanda will be at the show?
Rolanda will be at
Watts,
the show
yes.
tonight
Another
as
one.
well.
Can you bring her up here
Yes.
too, Luenell?
Look, I'm not
She ain't gonna like her
procuring.
either.
I'm not procuring bitches for you. Sway.
Bring her up. Kiki, it's an absolute honor to
Yes.
have you here today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'm honored to be
Th-
here.
Thank you,
choked up.
Luenell. Thank you. I love
Yes.
you, and you knew this was going.
I knew it. I'm choked up because
Yeah.
I knew this would get you.
Oh my gosh,
This
this
is
is
so great.
amazing. Thank you. What
Yes.
a great way to wrap up the week.
Yes.
We'll be at the Apollo tonight. Make sure you be there. Go to www.heylunell.com. Get your tickets.